Welcome to the Jim Thomas Gym Business Explainer. Today, we are really diving into something critical for any gym, those first 90 days when a new manager takes the helm. We're going to be breaking down a white paper from Jim Thomas to give you a clear, actionable playbook for success. Now, this explainer is powered by maxmembers.ai. And a huge welcome to all of you tuning in, gym owners, operators, managers, salespeople, entrepreneurs, and personal trainers. Yeah, this one's for you. Our goal is to give you some real actionable insights you can use right away. And hey, before we really get into it, a quick word for you folks who are thinking about growth. If you're looking to open a new gym, maybe acquire one, or even just need some working capital, there are funding options available up to $500K. The best part? It's unsecured with no restrictions on use. You can check that out over at fmconsulting.net. All right, let's get right to the heart of it. Why these first 90 days? Why are they so incredibly important? Well, it's pretty simple. Every single thing you do or don't do in this window is laying the foundation for, well, everything that comes next. I love how Jim Thomas puts it here. It's a quiet determination. See, it's not about making some big loud splash on day one. It's about the small, consistent habits and standards you set when you think nobody's really watching. Because trust me, they absolutely are. And just look at this slide. Notice something? There's no middle ground. Jim's point is really stark here. You're either on the left side, building things on purpose, or you're on the right side, just reacting and letting things happen to you. Every day, you're making a choice between these two realities. There's no in-between. So here's our game plan for today. We're going to walk through 3 core pillars that Jim lays out. First, know your business. Second, build your structure. And third, lead your people. Then we'll wrap it all up with your next steps. Okay, let's jump right into pillar number 1, know your business. Now, I know this sounds like common sense, right? But you'd be shocked. Skipping this step is probably the #1 mistake new managers make, and it's where things can start to go sideways fast. There's this intense pressure when you start a new role. You feel like you have to prove yourself right away, make some big, immediate changes to show you're in charge. But that instinct, it's a total trap. You can't fix what you don't understand, and you can end up doing a lot more harm than good. So, the mission is crystal clear. Learn before you leap. Seriously, for that first month or 2, you need to be a detective. Get your hands dirty. Understand where the money comes from, how the sales process really works, and why members are actually leaving. You got to diagnose the patient before you start prescribing medicine. And this really cuts through all the noise, doesn't it? If you can answer these 2 simple questions, where does the money really come from, and where is it leaking out? I guarantee you'll know more about the health of your gym than just about any other report could tell you. All right, so once you've done your detective work and you've got that deep understanding, then you can move on to pillar 2, building your structure. This is where you take all that knowledge and turn it into a reliable, consistent way of doing things. It is so easy to fall into the trap of thinking a manager's job is to be a firefighter, just running around, putting out fires and handling complaints. But that's just maintenance. Your real job, your most important job, is to be an architect, to build systems that stop the fires from ever starting in the first place. And the foundation of any good system is crystal clear standards. It's really a simple 3-step process. First, you have to define what great looks like. What does it mean to be on time? What does a clean gym look like? Then you communicate it over and over so there's zero confusion. And finally, and this is the hard part, you have to uphold it every time for everyone. That's what creates fairness. And let's never, ever forget the why behind all this structure. It's to protect the member experience. Gyms rarely fail because of one giant catastrophe. They fail slowly, from a death by 1,000 cuts. That one dirty locker, that uninspired greeting at the front desk. Your systems are the shield that protects you from that. So that brings us to our third and maybe the most crucial pillar of them all, leading your people. Because listen, you can design the most brilliant, perfect systems in the world, but they are completely useless if you don't have a motivated team to actually run them. This quote from Jim just says it all, doesn't it? Schedules are easy. People are not. Anybody can manage a spreadsheet or a schedule, but leading human beings, with all their quirks, their motivations, their good days and bad days, that is a whole different ballgame. And that's the skill that separates the good managers from the truly great ones. So what does great leadership actually look like? This slide just nails it. On the left side, that's what your team is craving. They want to know what's expected, they want you to be consistent, and they want feedback. That's what helps them grow. The chaos on the right side, that's what happens when a leader's mood, not their principles, is running the show. It just creates anxiety and confusion. And this right here, this might be one of the toughest lessons for any new leader. The desire to be everyone's friend is so strong, but it's a trap. The moment rules become flexible, leadership starts to erode. Your team will trust and respect you so much more for being fair and consistent than they ever will for being their buddy. Okay, so we've covered the 3 pillars: know your business, build your structure, and lead your people. Now let's talk about how to put it all together and really adopt the right mindset for the future. It's all about playing the long game. If there's one thing I want you to take away from all this, it's that great managers are built, not born. It's a skill. It's about that perfect blend of people, process, and performance. You work on it every single day. You don't just show up with it. So, if you're ready to really roll up your sleeves and start building these systems and setting your team up to win, you don't have to do it alone. Getting an expert guide can make all the difference, which is why we highly recommend connecting with Jim Thomas himself. We've got his direct contact info right here for you. You can give him a call at 214-629-7223 or shoot him an email. Seriously, he's one of the best resources out there for the fitness industry.
And of course, a quick but very big thank you to our sponsor, Gym Business Manager. If you're looking for the best gym software on the market, you absolutely have to check them out at gymbusinessmanager.com.
We'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. A hero is the person who swoops in to save the day and fix today's crisis. But a leader is the one who builds a team and a system so that the crisis never happens tomorrow. So the real question is, which one are you trying to be? Thanks for tuning in.